Hello. I've got a fish that everyone thinks is trash. Barracuda. For some reason, people are afraid to eat this fish. I caught this last night. It was about 10, maybe 12 pounds, 36 inches. So right at 3 foot long, 10 to 12 pounds. I think that's the right size barracuda to eat because it's not tiny. We know that the tiny ones will probably be good to eat. It wasn't huge, it wasn't overly old and fat. So this is a nice medium-sized barracuda. Look at how thick that fillet is. I got 8 of these off that fish. 8 pieces just like this. So I know a lot of people are afraid of this fish because they claim that it will have ciguatera poisoning. In the Bahamas, that's a legitimate concern. I think in South Florida, there's a lot less of that concern. I wouldn't eat a huge barracuda, but one this size, 10, 11, 12 pounds, I think it's safe. Here's the other side of it, the more slender side of the fillet. Boy, this thing is really pretty hefty. So let's do this. It's pretty good. Being completely honest, it's a pretty good fish to eat. It's not the best fish in the world, and that's because of the texture. The texture is nothing special. It flakes like any other fish. Doesn't have an exceptional flake though. It doesn't flake apart into huge pieces that stay together and really have a delicate texture. It just kind of, you just chew it and it's just kind of like eating chicken, right? It's nothing that special. So that's the only downside to it. The flavor is actually great. Clean, mild flavor. Has a little bit of a savory flavor. So it doesn't taste like nothing, but it doesn't have a strong flavor. It has a very mild, somewhat savory flavor. So it's actually got really good flavor. Let me try the thickest end of this, see if it's any different, because maybe it'll be cooked less. Same. These black lines in the meat were veins. So all fish have that. If you look at a snapper fillet or something, or mackerel or whatever, it's gonna have veins. Barracuda just has pronounced veins. That's what I've noticed. So I didn't see any worms. I didn't see anything nasty like that. I think this fish is pretty good. Yeah, when people make fun of me next time for keeping it, I'll say, look, this is actually pretty good to eat. I think it's a little bit better than redfish. So people make a big deal about redfish, but let me tell you that barracuda is better than redfish, for sure. How do I rate this fish 1 to 10? Considering every fish in the world, those with perfect texture, perfect flavor, I give this a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. Nothing wrong with this. I think as long as you're checking your local waters and seeing have there been reports of ciguatera or anything like that, and you're keeping a medium-sized barracuda, I think you're good to go. And I think it's worth it. So 7 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one.